All right, everyone, welcome back to Midwest DBS. We just got done with the team event, and at Endgame, prizing was really good. So I'm going to show you the deck I took the teams. Basically, if you look previous videos on my channel, pretty much the other decks that we played team event, there's one person played Revive Coup, Michael played Revive Coup, Rodney played Bulma, and I was going to play Hachiak, but at the last second, pretty much the morning of the event, I changed it up because I just think that deck's really boring to play. It's a good deck, don't get me wrong, and it probably was my best option to play, but I just didn't want to play it. So instead, I played good old Skillless, green Skillless. Because in team events, the other thing to keep in mind is that none of you guys can share cards. So basically, my two skill spells, I was going to go red or green. At the end, I decided green. Not for any particular reason, just because I wanted to. Because most of the engine's just the same, it doesn't matter. And then you go into a color for some tech options. So this card's just really good. What it does is you can reveal a Dragon Ball, the 4-star ball from your hand, and you draw a card and it gets 5k. And then it can awaken at 6 if you have a skillless card in your drop, or you can awaken the old-fashioned way once you're at 4 life. On the flip side, it basically you get once per turn you can reveal a 4-star ball, draw 2 cards, discard a card, and it has auto once per turn. When you combo with a skills card, it gets additional 5k. So that skills card basically gets the combo for 10k. This leader is still really powerful and can get really aggressive, and it can even grind out some matchups. So we're going to do this one a lot quicker because pretty much everyone knows what this does. You want to see this in your opening hand. It lets you find your 4-star ball. It also lets you bring your skillless beaters out to apply pressure. For those, we run 5 4-star balls. I really never had a problem finding a 4-star ball because I really never had a problem finding Kid Goku. I opened one hand where I didn't open a Kid Goku, but because the card I teched in, it allowed me to find it. So that was my only little speed bump, but it didn't. I still won that game, so it didn't hurt me. Other first skill engine, of course, for Bonds of Friendship, Android 8. He just goes well with Kid Goku. Anytime a Kid Goku is removed from the battlefield, you get a KO a card. So basically, if you have 2 of these, Kid Goku leaves the battlefield, you get a KO 2 cards. If you happen to have 3, then it's 3. But it just works really well with Kid Goku as far as board clearing. Skillless cards. This is a Goku GT. It's not a Kid Goku, so you can't use it, but it is a 20k. One of your 20k skillless cards. I play on 6 20k skillless cards. So the other ones I run is Lemo. Just 20k, just good for beating and good for the Krillin. That brings a 20k to drop back. Now your big boy is the general. He's your 30k. So he's what you use to apply the most pressure with this deck. Training Buddy Krillin. We run the 6 20k skillless cards. This card can bring back one of those from the drop, and then you get basically choose one of your opponent's battle cards to give it a minus 5,000 power. So you can shrink a card to attack it down, or if they're playing like Kabas and Self-Awakening 1-drop 5k cards, this can also deal with those. Now, if I happen not to open a skillless card, this is from the draft box. I played 3 of these. Bulma's mom. So what this does is, when you play this card, you look at the top 5 cards from the top of your deck and choose up to 1 battle card with the energy cost among 1 and add it to your hand. So I didn't open the Kid Goku. This could look at top 5, find the Kid Goku. It can also find your aiders if you want them to, and it can also find this next card. So technically this has 12 targets in the deck that it can see. So it didn't whiff. It found something every time I played it. And Newfound Powers on Gohan. It's a crit attacker. Basically, it helps you take a life, so it helps you self-awaken. And basically comes a 15k crit for the cost of 1 green energy. So it's just really good. Now, my little tech option, I added 2 of these. Energy Barrage Frieza. What this does, it is a 4-drop, so it's really expensive. But it's a double strike, it has barrier. And the good part is when you play it, you can KO one of your opponent's card, ignoring barrier. So this gets around barrier. Because a lot of times Skillous' only big problem is cards with barrier. Through a lot of testing, I know the Draft Box Piccolo just eats Skillous alive because it just basically kills everything in the deck and gets to draw a card. So it makes it really hard to go into battle when they have a 4-drop Piccolo. So just in case my opponent had a 4-drop Piccolo or anything really annoying, I teched in this card because this can kill that Piccolo with barrier. Or I can just kill anything with barrier that gets annoying generally. This guy, Skillous. Surprise Attack Frieza. This card was pretty good all-star. This card allowed me to apply pressure. A lot of times my opponents were swinging down at my leader, and then I would just go get a 30k beater with my Kidku, swing, KO a card, and then I would bring this in for free. Then we had a 15k critical. And a lot of times on that turn I'll swing with this and then giving it double strike with, I'll show you, but Champa's in here. So between Champa would be given this double strike or my Gohan, the newfound power. So some critical double striking things going on. This card is just really good at applying pressure, crit pressure, double strike. Of course, Power Burst. That's the negate this deck runs. It can get back. Is it? I believe it's a 1-drop, and it's black. So it can get back your Kidku, and it can get back your Aiders. But generally, if they find a way to KO your Kidku, then you use this negate to get it back. Also, I ran the 6 Skillous 20Ks because I ran 3 of the Krillin that can bring it back from the drop. And also 1 on 6 because I ran 2 of these just to make sure I had targets. Once again, this card right here, you play it. It's an overwhelm cost of 1. It's a 15k, so it's got good stats. 15k for 1, basically. So it swings and it finds a Skillous card with energy cost 2 or less. So it finds one of your 20ks and it gives it critical. So then that's just more crit attackers that you can Champa. One of these, this is my one big closer if the game does go long and I have to find a closer. Food the Dark Banisher, just great card. Overwhelm 8, it costs 4, it has triple attack. And when it swings, your opponent can't activate skills unless they drop cards from their hand. So any skill they want to use when this is swinging, well, not even when swing, it's just a permanent. But basically, when your opponent wants to negate, they have to discard a card. If they want to even super combo, they have to discard a card. If they want to use one of the pseudo super combos, they have to discard a card. Just any skill. Any skill. Even leader skills. Super combos. Enough said. Just black super combo, 4 or less life. And then your Champas to give double strike. So that was the green Skillous deck. We won every round at the team event. And that's really all I got for you guys. Thanks.